morning.
I mean, the Netherlands is probably, if not the most productive agricultural system in the world, then it's pretty damn close. Yet you seem to be bent on destroying it. I mean, this is like the Germans who have said, no, 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 we don't want real energy. So we're going to destroy our scientific industrial base, which is the foundation for much of Europe's prosperity and their own, in favor of turning ourselves into an agrarian wasteland. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. The world is turned upside down. People need to start looking at this nonsense and asking hard questions.
So if Europe would stop tomorrow with supplying weapons, I mean, first of all, I don't think we have that many weapons left anymore. Maybe the first question: what's the situation like when it comes to our inventory of weapon and ammo in Europe? Are we close to depleted, or?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you don't need to ask me that question. Just ask the European military leaders, and they'll all tell you that their arsenals are at a low point, and the Europeans are not postured and organized to produce great quantities of ammunition or weapons on their own very quickly. Now, that's a consequence, I think, of civilization maturing over many decades. But it's not a function of something that we've done to you. You've done it to yourselves. We've done something similar to ourselves. Our own stocks are very, very low. And in the midst of all of this kind of craziness, we're talking about going to war with Russia. And Russia surprised everyone at its ability to rapidly stand up enormous manufacturing power inside the country to create new weapon systems and limitless sources of rockets and missiles and ammunition. Now, I'm sure you and others have all listened carefully to the news media telling us, oh, well, the Russians are running out of rockets. They're running out of missiles. They're running out of this can't go on much more. Good Lord, this is insane. Just as the phony losses that were perpetrated. Well, the Russians are running out of manpower. They've taken such heavy losses. It's never true. It's all nonsense. You got to wake up over in Europe, just as the American people have slowly begun to wake up here and understand you're being lied to.
And what's the death toll?
Well, given the fact that, remember that the Russians, after an initial phase of moving into the territories they currently occupy, ended largely in the summer and early fall of 2022, they went on to the strategic defensive. If you're on the strategic defensive, you can inflict far, far more casualties than you take. So I would say that probably there's somewhere between 60 and 80,000 killed in action in Russia, probably twice that many wounded. But given the length of time that this war has taken, that's actually modest. If you look at the Ukrainian side, it's well over 500,000 dead. And I've been attacked for months for telling people that. It's well over 500,000 dead now. They're losing more soldiers every day today than they ever lost in the past.